Hey, you guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of this Piscean Reports. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, you guys are having a fabulous evening. For those of you new to my channel, welcome aboard. My name is Chiquita. I am your reader of the evening. For those of you who have returned, welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. I'm so happy to see you. All right, so I decided I wanted to do a beautiful little reading for you guys. So I I'm probably gonna we'll just let me just show you what I got here. So this is for this reading. This is gonna be this is um what's going for you at this time. Okay, what's the good stuff that's going for the collective at this time, and so I decided to draw. Oh, and I got to go spend a little time with in that moon energy. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Put my gratitude out there, and you know, had my little private sesh with the universe, with my guides and my angels. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same. And I know you guys well, no, not if you're on my channel. We'll just say this. We know that there are others who don't know this, but for those who know, you know that the world is far more magical than you can even imagine. You guys already know, you know. And it's weird. I was just sitting here thinking, we claim to be such an advanced society, but we cannot wrap our minds around we're still stuck in the energy of we only resonate and understand things we can see and touch. Okay. And we have not advanced enough, but that is why the earth angels are here at this time. You guys are here. We are all here to remind everyone that the world is beautiful. It's deep. There's magic in the world. There's magic in the world. Okay. And some people just need to be reminded of that. If we're going to be this amazing modern society, we should be able to accept, if nothing else, be able to say with great certainty that anything is possible. Anything's possible. But anyway, all right. So, like I said, I decided to do this reading for you guys, and I wanted to know what's the good stuff that's coming the collective's way. So let us start with card number one. Let's get started. I love the cards that you guys have. Let me get my readers. Hold on. Okay. So your first card of the evening, you have free yourself. It says work to pay off your debt and unlock earning potential and open to prosperity. And I love the imagery. I'm going to try to scooch that up some. I love the imagery on this card here, because you see this beautiful bird here, and the cage is literally, the door is wide open. They could just fly on out and live their best life, and but they are sticking around in this situation, either out of fear, um, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Out of habit, out of fear, out of habit. It's just sitting there, And so the universe is saying to you, for some of you guys, with free yourself, when I see that, I feel like the universe definitely this is that message for you guys, for some of you guys out there, to free yourself from whatever, because this is prosperity. This is the prosperity deck. Okay, so this is like, I want to look at this one in terms of your work. Okay, you're probably stuck in a situation out of fear, out of habit, out of, and I get it. It's a difficult economy. You can't just, fly off, and I understand that. But for whatever reason, spirit says, you know what, you're free. You're not, you're only limited by your mind. Okay, in reality, you're a unique bird. You're a special bird. You're a bird that's entitled to fly, to be free, to go out, to live, explore. You're not like everybody else. Okay. And the universe is just reminding you of that. For others of you, you quite literally, this is spirit saying, listen, okay, it's time to free yourself. So go ahead and work long enough to pay off whatever debts you got going on over there, and then just leave. Okay. And open yourself to prosperity. So there's probably better opportunities that are out there waiting for you. And spirit is saying, listen, you don't have to stay where you're at. You could free yourself at any time. This could also be that for those of you who are trying to decide whether or not you want to, try your hand at social media. This is the universe saying, hey, do that, work to pay off that debt, and then go on over there and do and just like it says, open yourself to prosperity. Okay, don't limit yourself. This is a card that says you're probably limiting yourself, and it's time to let go. Okay, so as far as what's going for you, you're gonna heed the advice. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. Your next card, you got going in style. I love it. And I love seeing treat yourself at the bottom. Okay. Little luxuries help you build up to greater things later. Okay. So once again, this is the what's going for you. What's the good stuff going for you? Okay. You're deciding you're recognizing that, you may be someone who gives and gives and gives to everybody else. And so this is that time where you say, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to be good to myself for a change. I give to so many other people, but I don't treat myself. I don't do anything for myself. And so I think that, going forward into we're ending this year right now, and well, we're not in December, but you get what I'm saying. We're closing out this year. We're in the home stretch, right? And so I think if from this point going forward, you're gonna treat yourself. Spirit, if you're not, Spirit is telling you, or if you haven't, you're saying, but I can't and I don't, and I know that feeling. But yeah, Spirit is saying, when you, and then also when you treat yourself, like they said, you doing something for yourself is actually going to help you. The universe looks at you and sees that you're willing to be good to yourself. This is what I want. You're putting out that energy. I want to be good to myself. I deserve whatever, love, happiness, peace, serenity, good fortune, whatever it is that you are seeking. I deserve that. And so I feel like you are going to, for some of you, look, going in style, you may treat yourself to a new car, but that's a big luxury, unless, you got it like that, in which case that's probably is just a little luxury. But for those of us who do not, I will say that, going forward, these are the things that's going for us, that we can expect. I'm loving this. You are making a great change, and this is the little things. It's these little things that's going to lead to your prosperity. Look at this. You're going to pay off your debts. You're saying to yourself, you know what? I deserve luxuries. I deserve to be happy. I want these things. So you're going to start by doing little things. Okay. You're going to free yourself of whatever mentality you're in. I'm going to free myself up. I'm going to start treating myself. I'm going to start, whatever it is you want to do, you're going to do that. If some of you might actually say, you know what, I'm closing out the year with a new car. Screw that. That's what I want. That is me treating myself. That's how that I got it like that, and so I'm loving this energy of yeah. I love this one. Oh my God, I love your reading. Look, you have new horizons. Your dreams are within your reach. So keep going. Fortune is on your side. Look at that. You're you're going to take your thought process, your you know, if not your ideas, but with when I saw, you're going to pay off that debt, and then you're going to open up or increase your earning potential. Like I said, for some of you, you will be like, you know what, this is the stuff that's going for you. Spirit wants you to know these are the things you got going for you. You are consciously, making that decision that I'm just going to start being good to myself. I'm going to treat myself. I love on everybody else, and it's time to treat myself. Okay. For those of you, like I said, if you are thinking about taking a chance, okay, with New Horizons, some of you may actually go find work somewhere else, or for others of you, you may decide to start, start that channel, or start something, start that business. It ain't even got to be a channel, although businesses, whatever, you get what I'm saying. You may want to do something out as opposed to online. Okay, so for some of you guys, I see big changes. I think you making that conscious decision to be good to yourself is going to pay off. It's going to, you're going to have a different mindset. Okay, I feel like you're going to see that you are not trapped by your situation. Spirit wants you to know it's time to, shake things up in your world. I think you're going to change your mindset. That's one of the good things going for you. Then right now, you're going to change your mindset. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, look at this. Was so pretty. I love this one. You have hidden wealth. True riches are not just what you see, but what you feel, and unlock the treasures within. Okay. I know you've got another card down here, so I'm loving that. So you're getting the double confirmation. The Spirit is definitely saying that you've got some gifts within you. Okay, that need to be unleashed, let go of, discovered. You know what I mean? I was looking at, and I was thinking about this earlier, okay, when I saw that hidden treasure. I know there are some people, and I say this, everybody has some kind of gift or talent, or you have a gift. You got a gift. Everybody's got a gift, okay? I was chatting with a friend, and I said the same thing. The universe did not just send you here empty-handed. Like, that's the most insane thing ever. We're going to send you on, we're going to send you to school, but we're going to send you to school with absolutely nothing going for you. You have no gifts, you have no talent. You're just going to go down there and good luck. It doesn't work like that. We've lived, most of us, a lot of us have lived other lifetimes, and we have acquired all these gifts and all these talents, and with, hidden treasure, and letting you know that it's time to unlock that treasure within. Okay, you need just to get with your guides, get with your angels, go have that conversation, go stand before the universe and have those conversations. If you don't know what kind of gifts you have, ask them. Spirit, I understand that we all have gifts and talents. I don't know what mine are, and I need you to show me, to help me. What skills, what gifts, what talents do I have? Okay, because you got it. Everybody's got it. Everybody. And they're just letting everybody know right now, it's time to unlock the treasures within. It's time for you to unleash your gifts and your talents on the world. And I also wanted to say this. I know that, sometimes we tend to do things, I want to, I'm like, how do I start this? Some of you may be looking at, turning and looking to a partner or a friend or a family member or coworker or something, and you're saying, what possible gifts can this one have? And I looked up. There is someone, and I'm going to use this person as an example, because Let's say you dropped out of school, okay, and you're looking at your son or your daughter, and you're saying, oh my God, what is going to become of this one I could just write off, uh some people, have that mindset. If you didn't graduate from college, you're worthless and useless, and that's a bunch of horse crap. Okay, so what I wanted to remind you guys of, there is a man who I am so insanely in love with. His name is Dave Gahan, and Dave Gahan is the front man for the group Depeche Mode. And those of you who know me know I love me some Depeche Mode. I love him, I love him, I love him. So I'm insanely in love with Dave Gahan. And the reason I'm telling you, talking about him, is because this man dropped out of high school. He dropped out of school at the age of 16. And he went on to become this phenomenal global, phenom. He's insane. He's fabulous on every conceivable level. He's just, oh my God. And so this is my point of telling you that, is just to let y'all know, man, okay, don't look at, I know some of you all are like, my kid dropped out early, or they got into a little trouble with the law, and I can write this one off and forget about it. And just know, everybody's got a gift or talent. But here's the thing. You need to get with your spirit team and find out what they are. Some will naturally come to you, okay? Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? Some gifts, some talents, the universe is like, you know what? We're gonna show you your gift. You're gonna see your gift. You're gonna be that person who's just the right height and has just the right mindset, and we're gonna give you just the right skills and talents, and then we're gonna draw up the dots behind the scenes, and you're gonna be that phenom. You're gonna be that person. Others of you may say, you know what, I don't know what kind of skills or talents I could possibly have. I didn't know I would know how to do stained glass. If somebody had told me 10, 20 years ago, 25, 30 years ago, that I was going to be, doing that, I would say, you're out of your mind. I don't know anything about stained glass. What are you talking about? That's insane. Or if someone told me that I would be sitting up here reading for people, I'd have been like, no way, But you guys get it. This is what I mean. Do not write anybody off just because they are, you don't judge a book by its cover, okay? You never know. You just never know so don't try to be mindful of that, okay? Like I said, everybody's got a hidden gift, a skill, a talent, and I think you guys are going to free yourself up and allow yourselves you're going to get with your guides and angels and pose those thoughts and questions out there, and they're going to get with you, and you're going to find out, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Okay, that's what's going for you. Now, I decided to go, what's the good stuff going in love? And we decided to go with the Whispering Heart Oracle. All right, now this is a little interesting. Your first card, you have Power Play. Wanting to dominate or control the relationship, insecurity, or influence. Okay, I'm going to give you all of them before I say what I'm going to say. Now, your second card, you had awareness. Okay. I want to focus on the bottom here. Look for love or dating. Okay. Oh, why did I turn that back down? And let me give you your third card. Love it. You have Flying High. Starry-eyed passion. You feeling infatuated or having an intense affair. Hang on a sec. And the bottom of the deck, you had the card of Find Romance. Okay. Mystery and attraction. Wow, there was a couple of ways that I saw this. Let me pause for just a second because it was in my head, and now I want to make sure that I have it and give it to you how I thought it. Hang on just a sec. Okay, you guys, I'm back. All right. I just wanted to I wanted to decide which way I wanted to give this to you guys. So, having seen all of the cards here, like I said, with that last one, a fine romance, um, this is what I'm feeling. Okay. Now, when I see fine romance, I don't think this is a fine romance, you know. I think this is a fine romance. You have, with power play here, you know, wanting to dominate or control a relationship. All right. And then seeing awareness and flying high. When I see this based on it as it goes straight across, my thinking is this was a fine romance. I feel like what is going for you in love is you have awakened. Okay, I'm thinking that you have awakened to a relationship that was controlling. Okay, um, and then especially with dominating. I feel like you guys have, or what's going for you is you're going to end this. If you are in a relationship, I'm going to sit that right there next to it. If you're in a relationship, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, this is a fine relationship. This is a fine romance I got going on here. I mean, we're both back and forth. You know, it might be a situation where you've got two strong people who got together and neither one of you guys are willing to give an inch. You know what I mean? Especially with power play, one or possibly both. If you're both strong-willed people, strong-minded people, then I could say it was that. It was like that butting heads, and you're like, you know what, this is a fine romance. I think you guys might have initially with caught up in a whirlwind of emotions and promises. I think that you guys might have got caught up into this amazing. You know, it might have started off hot and heavy and great and everything, but after a while, with you guys, you know, once the um, love spell wears off, or just, you know, disintegrates, it eases back a little, and you guys are getting to see and experience each other. There's that next level, you know, after the initial intensity and the goodness and the passion and what have you. And so you saw that both of you guys are strong-willed, you're strong-minded, and you're like, you know what, we need to X this, or you decided to X this. Okay, with awareness here, you what's going for you and what's the good things that you can look forward to if you have not already. I see that you are definitely looking at that. You're aware of it now. You see everything, and you're looking at this and you're saying, you know what, I'm just going to call it because I have a strong personality, but this person does too. And rather than you know, continue any further and only end up hurting yourselves or each other in the end, you're just going to go ahead and call it right now. Okay, you made the awareness, you see it for what it is. Okay, and with flying high, I think you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna call it. You know, you're gonna hop in your little pretty pink plane and you're just gonna head out of there. You know, and that's not a bad thing. You know, that's actually great. All right, you are aware enough of, you're intelligent enough, and you know, emotionally mature enough to say, you know what, this isn't going to work, and I'm just going to call it. Okay, and I'm just going to leave. Okay, and move on and look for bigger and better things. With flying high, bigger and better things. So love it, love it, love it. Okay. Now, we are on to Spirit Walker. I love this, the last deck, because it deals more with the spiritual. So I was like, okay, well, what's the good stuff going for the collective spiritually, you know, as it relates to the universe? And I love this. You have Mystic Heart. Isn't this a beautiful card? Oh my God, look at that. That is beautiful. Mystic Heart. Let yourself go deeper. Okay, now you have the words of love, depth, feeling, union, emotion. Okay, you might be, for some of you guys, if you're in a relationship and it's a good one and you're loving it and feeling good, this could be that advice for you, or the universe telling you that your relationship is about to go deeper, to that next level of depth, that level of understanding with each other, your feelings, your emotions, the whole nine. And with seeing let yourself go deeper, if it relates to love or things like that, and I know we just had that up top, it could also be them telling you to go deeper spiritually. And I love that. Go deeper, dig deeper, dig, into your, go within. It's time to, maybe there's something more that you could learn or know, or practice. Add to your spiritual repertoire, your spiritual world. Maybe you might decide, I want to go a little deeper. I want to get a little deeper with my spirituality, or I want to go deeper and connect with myself, my inner self, my essence, my spirit. You know what I mean? So you may, that's that thing. Let yourself go deeper. Go. You will allow yourself the grace and the space to do that. Whether you going deeper spiritually, you want to connect. I want to know the Most High more. I want to know my guides, my angels on a deeper level. It's time for me to start, like you said, maybe I do need to start connecting more with the moon, prayer. I want, to have a deeper prayer relationship with the Most High. Some people, I used to pray, and prayer definitely works, boy. So however you want to go, and whatever way you want to go, Spirit is saying, let yourself go. Allow yourself the space and the grace to go deeper, whether it is in love or in spirituality. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, your next card. Your next card, you have guiding spirits. You are never alone. How many times do I always tell you guys this? You're never alone. This card comes up more than any other card. So Spirit is definitely wanting you guys to know. And I love it. Look at the light. He's got these balls of light in his hands, right? And it's, like oozing through his fingers, and then he's got the light behind him. And I love it that it's at night, and he's at night out standing amongst the stars, like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What did I just say? Go. I don't know why y'all even standing here another second. Why are you not outside? Why are you not at the window? Pause and then run to the window and have the conversations. They're calling you, literally calling you. Okay. Oh my God. Guiding spirits. Spirit wants you to know you are never, ever alone. I don't care what the circumstances look like. I don't care what the situation look like. If you look around you and there's nobody around you and you're thinking, oh, poor me, I'm all by myself. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You have your guides. You have your angels. You have your spirit team. You have your spirit family. Okay, you have your transitioned loved ones, You have the Father, You have the ascended masters to turn to. There is a plethora of guides that you could turn to. Okay. And so Spirit just wants you guys to know that you're never alone. Never alone. Okay. Once you have that understanding, I know a lot of people, when you first start your spiritual path or your spiritual walk, and you're being literally energetically pulled from others, you know what I mean? Initially there's the fear that you're going to be alone, or you're going to be by yourself. And what's interesting is once you get into that, because and I remember, I want to say this real quick. I remember this for myself. Even though I was being pulled away, You don't feel it. I think it's more on the other person's end than yours. I did not feel lonely. I knew something was happening. I knew something's happening. I don't know what's going on, but I was just going with the flow. I was going with it. All I knew is something was happening. And you don't feel that, at least not initially. Maybe, I've seen some awakened souls online, who are in their apartment and they're by themselves and they're doing a video. I've seen there's this white dude, and a long time ago, and when he first started his path, and he was in his apartment by himself, and he just had the light on in the background, and he was standing there talking about how he was alone, but he wasn't lonely. You know what I mean? Like he literally could go hang out with his friends, and he was like, but why? He literally tried one time. They said, come on, bud, let's go hang, and he went to the place, and he never felt more alone when he was at that party than when he was by himself. You know what I mean? So it's heavy, man. It's really heavy. It's heavy. But anyway, let me go ahead and give you guys your next card, because I know it's 30 minutes and I'm behind. Okay, you've got Pilgrim's Way. How beautiful is this card? Jesus Christ. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful. The light up here, I love it. Okay, and your path illuminated. Spirit is illuminating your path. They're saying, this way, loved ones, right this way. I love it. It says, seeker, journey, devotion, sacred, travel, make spiritual progress. So I am so loving your spiritual cards, because look at this. They want you to allow yourself to go deeper. Okay, I know you probably got people around you saying that's crazy and this and that and that ain't happening, that ain't real. If you feel that, let yourself go. Allow that to happen. Okay, just because they don't understand it, don't make it any less real. Okay, remember that. If you feel something, if you know something, if you are being drawn, energetically drawn, and clearly in 2020, the end of 2025, going into 2026, it says you're gonna go deeper into your spirituality. Okay, letting yourself go deeper, make spiritual progress. And what is in the middle of that? But you are never alone. You are being called. You are being guided, to go out, stand before the moon. We're here. We're the light. We are of the light. It's energetically pouring through this man's fingers. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Okay, so real quick, bottom of the deck. What do we have? Yeah. Oh my, that's right. That's why. Oh, I got so excited for you guys. And this is the card that made me say, you know what, we're doing this. This is happening. Okay. What's the good stuff happening for my spiritual peeps? Okay. What's the good stuff happening for you guys spiritually? You're going to go deeper. You're going to be, look at this. You have lunar reflection. Once again, the moon is front and center in your reading. And it's gorgeous tonight. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. And look, moon, right out the lunar reflection. Moon, insight, clarity, illuminate, unveiled. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Spirit wants you guys to go deeper. 2026, you guys, the good thing that's going for you is you are going to be diving deeper into your spiritual self. You're gonna go deeper. And then this is what's so amazing. Okay, so the good stuff as far as prosperity is concerned, progress up in there, you're going to get out of that. You're going to free yourself from that mindset. Look at you. You're ready to move on to new horizons, bigger and better things. So much so you are willing to release yourself from any possible toxic relationships. You are aware this ain't for me. I want more. I want to go deeper. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, you like, you know what? I would even go so far as say you're cutting the dead weight. Okay, you're about to nosedive, plummet into your spirituality. Okay, I want to know more. I want to go deeper. I want to experience that. I want to know that, I want to know what they know. Or if you are already there, you're like, you know what? Yay! I'm getting ready to dive a little deeper. What spirit wants to get with me? We're getting ready to do this, and this is you are shown the path. Okay, so you're new mindset, new energy, moving on. You're flying high, feeling good, looking good. You're ready to make that energetic switch. Okay, and you're gonna go deeper. Okay, deeper, making that spiritual progress, and as a result, because you are gonna go deeper, dive a little deeper, connect more with the other side, with your guides, with your angels, you're going to be shown the way. What's my path? What talents do I have? What gifts do I have? If what she says is true, show me. Show me. And you're going to do that. I love it. And they are going to show you. They are going to show you. Oh my God, I want to pick that up, but I know I'm going to move the freaking stinking. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Yeah, baby. I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at this. That's perfect. That's perfect. I told you guys, you are never ever alone. Go stand outside. Go to the window, go stand outside, have that conversation, do whatever you need to do, but do it. Okay? Because you're about to be shown the way. You're about to be shown the way. I love it. I love it. It's nighttime here, and there's the illumination, the light, your spirit guide, your person, your spirit guide. I'm here. Welcome, my beloved, and you're going to have these conversations, and it's going to get deep and heavy. You're about to be shown. Okay, you're going to find out that there really is magic in this world. Okay, like I said, if we're going to become a more advanced society, we need to, in the same way you can believe in the seen, an advanced society knows to believe in the seen and the unseen. Okay, they need to understand magic. There's beauty in this world. Okay, and you're about to find that out. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope you guys like this message. I loved it. It's 37 minutes and I'm so mad. I'm 7 minutes past. Okay. But I got a little, I, I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because nothing to make me happier to let you guys know what is the good that's coming the collective's way. Look at. Yes, you are freeing yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. You're gonna start treating yourself. You're gonna be, oh my God, it's amazing. I love it. All right, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna stop. I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a great rest of your evening. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, I appreciate it. I do. And y'all have a good night. Bye.